Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone, and whenever we do a reload, we always want to evaluate our loads with a discerning eye, don't we? So here's a 158 grain semi wad cutter load. On our left happens to be loaded with 3.5 grains of promo powder, and then we got a 105 grain semi wad cutter with the same 3.5 grains of promo powder. So let's evaluate these. Well, most of the time we evaluate our loads by looking at the targets, and that's reasonable. The targets tell us quite a bit about how accurate these loads are. There's a 158 grain semi wad cutter load. And here's the 105 grain semi wad cutter load. But the purpose of this video is to have us not neglect what the empty casings tell us toward evaluating our loads. So here is one of the empty casings that were fired with the 158 grain semi wad cutter. And let's just put it right over here. Then let's go take one of the empty casings from the range today of what we used for the 105 grain load. So we look at the fired case for the 158 grain and notice that the case did bulge a little bit. That's okay, but we don't see any ring here. That would be a beginning head separation. No split necks, and the primer signs are for a normal load. Now notice that this case is fairly clean. What that means is that when the round was fired, that the pressure caused the case to obturate the chamber and seal off the chambers so that none of the burning powder gases blew back along the case and caused the fouling of the chamber. So that's good. We like that. So this load performs pretty well. Now looking at the 105 grain, looking at this one, once again, looks pretty good. But then you see that there's fouling. What that means is that the pressures that were generated were not enough to completely seal the chamber by having the case expand the sealed chamber. So some of those gases and fouling blew back along the case, and it's fouling the chamber. So after a while, this fouling is going to cause the gun to start to behave a little bit balky and may even malfunction. So that's important. So what we're going to do is up the powder charge on the 105 grain semi wad cutter bullet to 3.8 grains and perhaps even 4.0 grains. And we won't lose any accuracy doing that, and we'll have a more efficient and cleaner burning load and obturate the chamber. So YouTubers out there, this is the empty casings telling us information and data on our loads, helping us evaluate our loads. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.